All right, greetings and salutations. It's your boy D Boom. We back. New weeks, new energies. Let's just get straight with it. A lot of videos to do this week. We just gonna get them. We just gonna get them rolling. Middle of the week with it, but it don't matter. I'll put the dates on these later. So this is between flames and separation. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and we just gonna get straight with it. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you go in, the decisions you making, because everything starts from the mind. Then we got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind, heart, cups, mind, swords, head, shoulders, must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine does. Then you got wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you've done got karma and accountability attached to it. What you're doing has karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do does not. Wands or clubs are also the current, the now, the ing, ing. We living, we learning, we earn it every day. You know what I'm saying? The now. Who's the king of wands? That's the divine masculine's arena. King of wands is divine masculine. That's also the bottom line energy. We'll get to him in a second. He could be a she, she could be a he. You know how we rocking around here. Lastly, we got pentacles, which I don't see out here. Pentacles, which is the diamonds. Let's pick this out. Pentacles represents manifestations or persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles have expiration dates, and all pentacles are temporary. Reading starts in 2 minutes. Pentacles are also a pinnacle, P-I-N-N-A-C-L-E, a place or point in life, or an era, or a term, temporary, whatever it is. Whether you're at your highest heights right now, or your lowest lows, it's going to be temporary. Shit is up and down, like a roller coaster. Let's get with it. First card in this message, this deals with both masculine and divine feminine. We got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords deals with the mind, swords. Tens deal with completions. Ten of Swords is a permanent ending or death. Permanent ending, something that's going bye-bye. Something that ain't going to be the same. Even if it comes back, it's not going to be the same anymore. Ten of Swords can represent a divorce. You can divorce whoever you divorced, and then years later get back with them, but whatever y'all had will never be the same as it once was. It's going to have to be a new chapter. You know what I'm saying? It's something new. Ten of Swords. This is permanent endings that's also outside your hands. It's time to start on them papers. Papers, that shit's outside your hand. You lose your job. Whether you get laid off, terminated, fired, some shit happen, that shit is outside your hands. You have no control over that. You got appeals and shit like that. But example, Ten of Swords could be, like I say, you lose your house. We got floods, we got tornadoes, we got hurricanes, we got tsunamis coming around this bitch. Like, shit finna get real quick. You know what I'm saying? Fires, wildfires and shit. Like, that's outside your fucking hands. You know what I mean? Yeah, you ain't gonna have your physical house anymore, but it's just making a way for a new house. Things end to begin, right? You total your car. Like, that bitch total. Ten of Swords. Bye-bye. It ain't coming back no more. Person die in the family. Pet die in the family. Death. Outside your hands. Now, it might not be a physical death, but death is prevalent. People die every day. So tell people you love them. See motherfuckers. Get all that shit out. You know what I mean? Take advantage of the now. The ing. The current. Because death is prevalent as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? You don't know who's going to be here. Ain't nobody promised tomorrow. Ain't nobody promised tonight. Keep that in sword mind. Could be a spiritual death, an emotional death, or an orgasm, nigga. The little death. You know what I mean? Because it's a wrap after that, right? Yeah. So how it deals with the feminine? We got the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles represents the dark night of the soul, or in my deck, because this is all LLE.Ascension terminology, by the way. It's based off tarot. It's also based off a few terms. You know what I mean? Lingo. So, like I said, Pentacles are about things, the end of things. What's going to be the end is this dark period, you've been going through divine feminine. I'm a divine feminine myself. Just throw that out there. Just in case you didn't know. It's the end of your dark night of the soul. I see 5 weeks for some, 5 months for some, 5 years for some. It's been definitely a 5-year little dig for me. I ain't even gonna stunt myself. But it's over. It's over. Like, the rough part is over. That rough patch is over. Really, the deconstruction to get to your reconstruction is over with. It's like a building, an old building. You know what I'm saying? Demo. You just gut the walls, get all the paint, get all the lead, get all the shit outside, just to expose the foundation so you can build that bitch from the bottom up, inside out. You dig what I'm saying? So, it's over. It's over. Whatever you've been dealing with, as far as, like I say, Five of Pentacles, it's really lost. Dark Night of Soul is just lost. You're going without something that you had. Your money was cool. You just been going without having money, decent bread for a while. Like I say, I see 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 years for something. It's been, like I say, just a dark night of the soul. A long, dark night. Sunshine is on the horizon of going feminine, you know. And that dark night of the soul kind of been in the way. Like I say, it also represents lack of pentacles. You know, lack of resources, lack of time, lack of support, lack of people. It's pentacles, persons, places, and things. You've been had a huge lack in those days, or that energy, or that phase, or that chapter of your life is over. Remember, you got a Ten of Swords. Things have to end for new beginnings to happen. You can't step into a sterilized situation with old shit on your boots. You know what I'm saying? That's just fairly important. Masculine. Your relation to the Ten of Swords, a permanent ending. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles represents change. That's the Rere card, R-E-R-E. Divine Masculine. Change has been thrusted upon you. It usually takes change to be thrusted upon you for you to make the necessary changes that you need to make. What changes do you need to make? There are E's, whatever they are. So this is reunion for some. You know, reuniting. And reunion is the twin flame term, by the way. Reanalyzing, reorganizing, recollecting, remembering, reconciliation, return, renege, rehab, relapse, release, reverse. You got like 7 of them you need to do before this ending happens, and the end is near. I keep hearing this, definitely the end. It's the song on Puff Daddy and the Family album. You know, the album that came out right after Big died. With Puff Daddy and the Family and shit. It's the song Puffy got with Twister. And I think Genuine on that motherfucker calls this the end. That's the energy the Divine Masculine got in this reading. Do, 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 do. Is this the end? Puff Daddy and the Family. Play that shit after this shit. You know what I'm saying? Free Kells. Free R. Kelly. Yeah, play Is This the End by Puff Daddy and the Family. That's the masculine energy. I don't know what the feminine song is, but I have her shit by the end of the reading. Let's continue. So reread. There has to be a change. You're nearing the end of your cycle, Divine Masculine. It's time to change. Because if you don't change, you can't get into this new beginning. Death. With feminine, it's more of a physical death. Could be a physical death with you. Once again, same thing I said to Divine Feminine, I'm saying to you, Divine Masculine. Death is prevalent. People die every day. Ain't nobody promised tomorrow or tonight. Say what you need to say. Get whatever in your heart, out your heart. Because you're going to be in the energy to do it anyway. We're going to touch on that in just a second. But death, something's going to come to an end. You need to change. Your life is pulling you towards another direction. Change so you can go in that other direction. Life has brought a special person in your life to roll with you to the end. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you make the necessary changes to do that. That's something you don't want to miss out on. Okay? Bottom line, more important than anything in this message, you have yourself, Divine Masculine, you. You're the King of Wands. Okay? What is the Divine Masculine? You're the one. Like Neo in the Matrix. There's only one. person who can defy odds. Nobody out here fighting and killing and beating agents out here, except for you, Divine Masculine, because you're the one. Nobody's out here flying in the motherfucking sky like Superman in this motherfucking Matrix, except you, Divine Masculine. You're the one. You can literally copy and paste yourself in this Matrix the way agents can. It's like he moves the way agents move. You move like an agent. You know what I'm saying? Like you are who you are times 2. Saying all that shit to say this, Divine Masculine, you're a great fucking person. You're a Divine Masculine. Like you, like I said, a big beam of light in this dark ass world. But you don't know you glow. And what is light? I tell you, it attracts good shit, bad shit, and ugly shit. Like I say, good. It's a night light on a porch. You live in a motherfucking country in the middle of nowhere. That light helps, especially when you take the trash out, especially when you take your dogs out, you know, especially when you got your Ring camera on, you know. Ugly. Because you have this light on, you attract a lot of mosquitoes, a lot of moths, you know, a lot of raccoons, a lot of motherfucking rodents, vermin, and insects, you know. They're attracted to the light, you know. Bad. Like I say, I remember back, from the client this shit. I think it was like the mid-90s. I lived in Culver City, California and shit. And it was a psychopathic killer that, we call him train track killer. This motherfucker was basically just he was bum basically hitching rides on trains. And any neighborhood he felt like he wanted to get off and make a stop at, that's what he did. Motherfucker was basically hopping off the train, going to the first house he ran up on, going in there, killing everybody in that motherfucker. You know, take a shower, eat, change clothes and shit, and hop his ass back on the motherfucking train. This motherfucker killed like 3, 4, 5 people. I mean, he went to like 2, 4, 3 houses, and we lived by a train track and shit. So we was scared. I was like, probably, what, 12, 11, 12, something like that. I mean, little shit like that. You know, picture that. You live in the middle of nowhere. It ain't just you. You got other, I don't know, farmers, ranchers, celebrities, you know what I mean? You got other people that live around you, but it's like, your light was on. Psychopath killer comes off the train, middle of nowhere, sees nice, big-ass houses. And out of all these houses, he chooses yours. Why? Because yours is the only one with the light on. So, you know, fuck it. Let me walk towards the light. You don't know where the other house is at. You might run into them once you get closer to your spot, but since your light's on, ding ding, it's attracting bad individuals. You know, show light. Also, you're a superhero. You're a super person. Shit, I tell my Divine Masculine all the time that he downplays. I don't know what he thinks. Like I'm stroking his ego to get something out of shit. Tell him all the time, man. Regular nigga, you a super nigga. You know what I mean? You're doing way better than your peers. Way more healthier than your peers, way more smarter than your peers. Like, you have influence. You have a lot that a lot of people wish they had. But since you think of yourself as a regular person, it's kind of dimming down the godliness in you. You know what I'm saying? You're really a god walking around like you're a human being. Like I say, you Superman, not Clark Kent. You fucking Spider-Man, not Peter Parker. Batman, not Bruce Wayne. You choose to be your alter ego, to camouflage yourself in the world when times are calling. And it's going to be a big end to this shit, too. Like I say, end is coming. It's a spiritual end that's coming with you. You're going to have to be super at all times. Your mask got to come off. You got to show your cape. You're a fucking angel on earth. You need to take your clothes off, your jacket off, and let your fucking wings flap. Yes, it's going to put attention on you, the attention that you was kind of avoiding, but fuck all that. It's time to get busy. How this relates to the feminine? How you relate to the feminine? Excuse me, Divine Masculine. You got the King of Cups. So once again, we got the King of Cups clarifying. Excuse me. We got the. Shoot, where's your card? Hold on. You just disappeared. And I just pulled the Divine Feminine out to help look for you. That's crazy. I'm gonna keep her on. She gonna be your relation. Where did you go, Divine Masculine? That's crazy. Give me a second. I'm looking for. Looking for the divine masculine who seemed to disappear in thin air. There you go. That was magic. Pick up the cards I dropped. That was weird. All right. We got the King of Cups. So, the divine masculine's relation to the divine feminine is the most important energy in this reading is the divine masculine. How it relates to the feminine. We got the King of Cups, which is tough love. It's the 1950s, 1960s deck. Now, tough love. Usually divine masculine, you give tough love to your divine feminine. You know, this is Archie Bunker and All in the Family. Jack Arnold from the Wonder Years. You know, Dan Aria. Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. George Jefferson from the Jeffersons. Peter Griffin from Family Guy. We're not talking about Miss Doubtfire. We're not talking about Danny Tanner from fucking Full House. We're not talking about Charlie Sheen and Scully from 2.5 Men. It's a different type of vibe. Tough. It's like a tough dad on his daughter. Okay? Master has to be tough on you, divine feminine, because the world gonna be tough on you. How your divine masculine treats you subconsciously, because your masculine doesn't know he's doing it. It's just in him to do it. You know how he rock it. Master has to be tough on you, because like I said, he's just getting you ready for the world. Master might disappoint you subconsciously. He don't know you're doing it, but the world will disappoint you. Master might misread you or misunderstand you, but I mean that's cool, because the world gonna do the same shit. All your masculine is teaching you is that this is what the world is. But you gotta forgive your divine masculine, because like I say, your masculine's moving. The divine masculine moves through the twin flame situation subconsciously. Feminine, you're moving through this shit consciously. So when you get the tough love, giving the tough love to your masculine, this isn't bully energy, but it's tough love. It's the same medicine. You're giving your masculine the same medicine he gives you. Your masculine can't take it. Master can dish out criticism, but he can't take criticism from you, because you're the only person. Like, your opinion matters to your divine masculine. He cares what you think about him, about what he does, about how he presents himself, all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you get to snapping at your master the way the master gets to snapping at you, it's a different effect. Using me and my twin flame as an example. You know what I'm saying? We get into it all the time, because like I say, we're twins. I'm a fire sign, he's a fire sign. I'm a Leo, he's a Sag. My divine masculine is, 29 years my senior. And we have like a little volatile type situation. We're communicating. It's not like we're arguing. But we be communicating, just trying to get our points across. Because what he says matters to me. I care. Like, his opinion matters more than anybody on this planet, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And it comes from a good place, even if I am angry, even if I am mad. You know what I'm saying? So, Master's older than me. Like I said, he's 20 years older than me. And I'm old. I'm 30. I'll be 38 this year. 37, I'm going 38, Leo season. And it's like going at it, not intentionally. It's just like I say, asking to trigger a motherfucker, I get the trigger in his ass, and that's what happens. When Master's out in full form like this, you get a tendency to burn your feminine. And when your feminine is in full form, and because how you relate to yourself is the divine feminine, clarifying you. So, King of Cups represents the divine feminine energy and how it relates to the divine masculine, which is Master's not bullying you. He's just being tough on you because you need to be tough. He's a survivor. You need to be. He's a fighter. You need to be. He's a realist. You need to be. You can't be naive in this world. The way you love your master, just all open and shit, and just, you can't do that with another person. With masculine, it's cool because you can learn from it. But with anyone else, you're just going to get hurt. You're just going to get disappointed. You're just going to feel all the shit you think you feeling from your divine masculine. Going back to my point, divine feminine. You got to be mindful. You can't, like I say, give your masculine a taste of his own medicine, but you got to give his ass a low dose. Like I say, I'm not no little dude. And I'm younger than my divine masculine, and we two dudes anyway. So, me and my masculine get into it. The main thing that's in my masculine head when I'm hot and he hot, like, as far as, like, angry. We just trying to conversate. He don't think I hear him, but I hear what he's saying. And he obviously can't hear me because I got to get loud with him to spell it out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you see it, I have to be listening. So I'm going to spell it out for you. I'm a Leo. We can, you know what I'm saying? When we get hot, we get angry, shit gets real. He's a Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying? When he gets hot, the angry, shit gets real. I'm telling you, it's very volatile. But I had to catch myself. I scared the shit out of my twin. He played the old man card, but he never plays with me. He don't look his age at all. You know what I'm saying? He's up there, but he's a young guy, young at heart. You know what I'm saying? Looks very younger than he appears. I mean, than he is. But I guess I was too angry. I guess I don't know. He was scared. I never never caught that vibe from him before. But I'm a Leo, so you know, I apologize for the next day because I ain't no ass kissing motherfucker. But I did peep that part, at least as far as like the dosage of medicine I gotta give my master. It's the same medicine he gives me, but I see I gotta give him a little dose, given his age gap, given where he's at in life. You know, I feel the same way if I was older. Feel me? I'm not like I said, having an older twin, it makes me, it's, like I said, I'm coming at it a different way. He's a veteran. You know what I'm saying? So he gets respect all day and shit. So I guess to get cussed out and you know, get his motherfucking head tore off verbally by his favorite person in the world, I'm pretty sure that does something to him, or he might feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you can't consciously hurt your twin. Because that's what you're doing. You're doing it consciously. Mason's doing it unconsciously. So it's kind of like he's not doing it at all. You're doing it consciously. So it's kind of like you're doing it. Like I say, it's a lot, but you'll learn. Divine Masculine. Your relation to yourself is your divine feminine. You are your divine feminine. Your divine feminine is you. You two are the same motherfucking people. And that's one energy that's really burning you right now. One thing that really triggers you with your divine feminine is you look at your divine feminine and see how the fuck you used to be emotionally. See how the fuck you used to be mentally. How you used to be, like maybe feminists going through a bad time, tough time, a reset, you know, starting back from the beginning. A place you know very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just shit your feminine on, shit your feminine doing, or have done, that got you looking at yourself. Because your feminine is a reflection of you. Y'all the same, but different. I wave my right hand in the mirror. This is my right hand, ring on my right hand. In the mirror, I'm married. It's the left hand with a motherfucking ring on my ring finger. It's the same, but different. It's the differences you got to be mindful of. And I got to peep the differences. Change has to happen. You have to modify your behavior. You got to peep shit in between exchanges and what do you call it? Interactions between the divine masculine or divine feminine, so you don't mess things up later. If that makes any sense. Let's get to the meat potatoes. We're gonna wrap this up. Divine feminine, the energy you coming into or leaving is happiness. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is happiness, emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment, or gay. What's gay? Happy. What's happy? Gay. Look it up in the dictionary. Emotional fulfillment. You know, happiness is temporary. It's like a fart. It goes away, but it comes back too. You know, the God parts don't stay all day because you don't want to smell that shit all day. You know what I'm saying? Happiness is nothing you gotta refill. It's not like Glade refills. You know what I mean? Like, it comes and goes. You gotta appreciate it when it comes. Joy and pain. You know, sunshine and rain. Like, you gotta appreciate the sunshine because it's gonna be rainy days. And you gotta appreciate the rain because you know sunshine ain't too far away. You gotta appreciate the bad times because you know joy right around the corner. You gotta have joy before you even receive joy. Say that shit one more time. You gotta have joy before you receive joy. You gotta have happiness before you receive happiness. You gotta have contentment before you receive it. You gotta have success before you receive it. Having shit before you have shit is all mental, isn't it? And everything starts from the mind. Happiness. Appreciate the things that make you happy, but understand, you're happy with shit. Happiness comes from within. It ain't something making you happy. Your divine masculine doesn't make you happy. You happy with your divine masculine. Your career doesn't make you happy. You're happy with your career. Your children don't make you happy. You know what I'm saying? You're happy with children. Feel me? Um, you gotta feel it. Cups. Happiness is a cup. What's a cup? Feeling an emotion. What's feeling an emotion? Just an indicator on where you're going mentally. If you feel happy, that's just an indication that you mentally going towards. What's toward? It's a direction. It's a thought. It's a decision. It's mental. You know what I'm saying? If you feel it, then you going in that direction. You know what I mean? And when that shit's aligned up, then you can get busy. So happiness, appreciate it. Don't maintain happiness. Don't keep a person around because, like I say, you think they make you happy. Because then when Five of Pentacles happens, the dark night of the soul, loss, you taking an L, and we don't talk losses, we take lessons. And when you take that L and that thing ain't there no more, you're still gonna have to be happy with or without it. You happy with someone, you happy whether they're happy with or without you. You know what I'm saying? Masculine energy you coming into or leaving is, and you're leaving this shit. This is the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, an energy you've been on the past 2 months. Toll. Nine of Wands is a toll. It's a toll. It's a toll to this twin flame shit. It's a toll to being the divine masculine. It's a lot on you. Knowing and finally understanding that you're different. Finally understanding that your whole life you felt like this shit is like, this shit can't be life. Like my life is like a fucking movie. Like this can't be no regular shit. People that you meet, the situations that you've been through, the trials and tribulations that you endured, the divine unconditional love that you get from your divine feminine. Your feminine, the fact your feminine's in your life right now to give you everything that she's given you this whole fucking time. It's a toll. It's a toll. It's a fucking toll. Toll. Ain't nobody nervous than a man before they get married. Imagine what goes through a man's head before he gets married. He ain't thinking about the old hoes that he ain't gonna fuck no more or all that shit. You know what I mean? Because swore the direction he's going with you, divine feminine or his feminine, the decisions he's made is already like he's already passed that. The main thing that comes down on a motherfucker is two things: privacy out the window. It might not be privacy to do shit with other people. It's the privacy of what you do yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like I say, you're literally sharing everything. You know what I mean? That's number one, the nervous part. Two is the long-term gain. No man wants to marry his future ex-wife that's basically going to take his house or his money or his children from him. No one goes in thinking that shit. But it's also a big possibility. You got to go in with the statistics of knowing that divorce is in the late 60s percentage, like over, I say about 67, 68% of marriages end in divorce. Those are high stats. Like it's a sacrifice unlike any other sacrifice you're gonna make in your life. Plus, in this marriage, you are the king, the provider, the stabilizer, the equalizer, the sympathizer. Like, you know what I'm saying? The buyer, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. The toll deals with wands. What's that? Actions and behavior. It's the shit you're gonna have to do. That's taking a toll on you. It ain't just putting your mind to be with your divine feminine. Finally, it's just everything that's gonna come with it. It's a toll. It's a price to pay. A price you didn't want to pay before. A price you couldn't pay before. Now you have to pay the price. It's the price you didn't want to pay before. It's a price you didn't have to pay for. Now you have to pay for it, and it's all good. Like I say, it's just signing your life off, basically. Like I said, signing your name. Like I said, it's like getting married. You ain't just sharing your name. You sharing your whole life, and it's just a risk, like any business, because relationships are business in this new world we living in. It just comes to terms and conditions. So it's like any app or any clearance you're doing online. It's like check the box to make sure you accept everything that comes with these terms and conditions and using this app or be it on this site or apply for this job, motherfucker. It's just you gotta check the box. Feminine energy. Feminine, you got the devil card. This deals with yourself. Devil card represents overindulging, addictions, doing things in excess, being chained to a person or a person being chained to you, whether you realize it or not. Regression, going backwards, doing shit you said you weren't going to do no more. Toxic, negative ass energy. Evil energy that's either in or surrounding your motherfucking ass. Acting like a little ass kid, but that's regression though. You know what I mean? Or the only good thing about the card, which is what I like to call Sandy and Grease. Watch Grease in the beginning of the movie. Of Grease 1, the original. It's my favorite. And watch Sandy at the end of the movie. It's a big difference. Know what that difference is. It's a big change that happens. Know what that change is. She said a lot without saying anything. I don't think uh 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 Sandy at the end of the movie when she was flicked out, like that energy. You see how she looked. Totally different from how she carried herself before. Now, who she was at the beginning of the movie is still who the fuck she is at the end of the movie. She doesn't have really a costume on because this is her. This is just a part of her she don't bring out. Like your freaky side. Can't bring that out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Your hood side. You know what I'm saying? You can't bring your hood side out too much. You gotta be professional. Maintain that integrity with people and shit. Sometimes you want to keep it real, but sometimes keeping it real goes wrong. A plight I suffer a lot trying to beat myself in this professional, spiritual ass world that I'm doing business in. You know what I'm saying? So, and all that shit to say this. Oh, another good card. Think about this. It's like I said, getting turned out in a good way. So to my LGBT friendly crowd, Ten of Cups came out, which was gay. What's being gay? It's happy. It's happy gay. Like I say, it's in the dictionary. It just made sense to throw it in here. And this relation was to the divine feminine too. This is what you had coming in. This is what you have in regards to yourself currently. Gay and getting freaked out. Devil card. Good thing about being a devil card is like I say, getting turned out in a good way. Like I say, smoke a weed for the first time, having your first drink at 21, use a virgin. This is having sex for the first time. Spicing up your love life, buying adult toys, adult beverages, adult stores, like adults. Reasons why shit is called adult. It's adult shit, you know. And you know, it's just trying some new shit. I would call myself sexually fluid, and you know, I'm not indulgent. Like I'm not promoting sin or anything. Sin is a man-made word. Hell is a man-made word too. Don't even exist. Oh, there's realms like hell and shit, but hell is the actual place is non-existent. I don't even worry about that place. I don't even, you know what I mean? Put some fat in your head. You'll see the truth on a lot of things, but I will say this. I just say taste the rainbow. So I keep fucking hearing. Just taste the rainbow. Just have fun. Do shit you normally wouldn't do. Hang out with people you normally wouldn't hang around. We ain't talking about all the fucking time. We talking about like a one thing, one shot deal. Like my grandma. She's a hardcore preacher and shit. And we grew up in Las Vegas too as kids. And she came to come visit us and shit. And she was talking about just Vegas the whole time she was there. Man, because prostitution is legal out there. You know what I mean? We kids getting handled pamphlets with a long, thick book of escorts that you could order for bread and shit to fuck on for the night. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of sin going on in Sin City. My grandma used to despise that shit until one day, like, we just kept walking. She kept walking past my fucking slot machine. The next time she walked past the slot machine, my little brother dad used to, like, had her $1, like, go ahead and put it in there. You might win something. She's like, I ain't doing that. That's the devil. She came to visit for like 5 days. 5th day on her way leaving. Because, like I say, it's slot machines at the airport. So she wasn't at the airport. I think we was on the strip on our way, getting her ready to leave. We lived off the strip. Shout out West Vegas. Cater Flamingo, baby. Polo Club member over here. At any rate, she was like, fuck it. She put, you know, this is when they still had like coins you could put in the slot machine and shit. She put a little coin in that bitch, and she won her first turn. It made her laugh. It made her happy. 10 of Cups. You know what I'm saying? Here the shit she's saying is the devil. She just played a little slot machine, won a little money to go back home with. It's all good. Had a little fun. And it's a story you can tell in the future. That energy. You know? Have fun, divine feminine. Not too much motherfucking fun, but have fun. A lot of you feminines ain't been having fun. Why? Because, like myself, we've been in this Five of Pentacles energy, Dark Night of the Soul, which is coming to a close. Ten of Swords. So, you know, this is live it up. Motherfuckers want to take you somewhere, vacation, take you away for the day, buy you, get you money for a pedicure. Motherfuckers, this is LA money for you to get something to eat with or some shit. Do it big. Don't get no cheap shit. Go to a restaurant. Like, enjoy your motherfucking self, because life is too short. Life is too fucking short. If anybody earns a spa day, if anybody earns a little vacay, if anybody earns some time to regroup and let your fucking hair down, that's you, divine feminine. So make sure you do that shit. Ace Boogie Hands. Wrapping this up. Masculine. You in regards to the feminine, we got the Four of Cups. This is the world. This is the matrix. But in your case, and with this is reality. I gotta blow my nose like a motherfucker. I'm gonna say this, and I gotta go blow my nose real quick. You live in the world right now, and you need your feminine to live in the world with you. Your divine feminine, this is your opinion. This ain't your opinion. Divine feminine been living in la la land. This is divine masculine talking. Feminine, your ass been in la la land like a motherfucker. You all over the place. But how does a queen move on the chessboard? All over the motherfucking place. Because the feminine is on the offensive most of the time. How do you move on the chessboard, divine masculine? You usually on the defensive, ain't you? And you only make slow, single, calculated moves. But that's how you survive in the world. You tough, King of Cups. On your divine feminine, Queen of Wands. You tough on your feminine. Because the world is tough. You just, like it is a new world. But the divine feminine ain't from the world. Your divine feminine from Zion. Your divine feminine live in the real world. She's in the fourth, fifth dimension. And on this planet with you too. But masculine, you're mostly on this planet. And you go to the fourth, fifth dimension every now and then. Like the Matrix. You're the one. You're Neo in the Matrix, right? King of Wands. Where is Neo mostly in the movie The Matrix? He's usually in the world. The fucking Matrix. Beating up agents. Doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. Flying in the sky like Superman, shit that can't nobody and ain't nobody doing in this place but him. He has no, there's no one that can stop him. He can do whatever the fuck he wants in the Matrix. But when he goes to the real world, where Trinity is mostly, where's the divine feminine mostly? In the Four of Wands. That's the fourth, fifth dimension. Four of Cups. That's the world. It's a box. The world is exactly what the fuck it is. It's a temporary space and time where all things expire. This world is ruled and driven by money. Feminine don't really give a fuck about money. It's her actions and behavior that makes her great, and what she does, her path, her purpose. And you, divine masculine, you mean more to divine feminine in this world than money does, or status does, or whatever the fuck the world is getting off on. Feminine doesn't care about too much, except God. Mainly, God, path, purpose, you. That's your feminine's life. And God, where's God? In fourth, fifth dimension. Path, purpose, where do those take you to the fourth, fifth dimension? You, where did you come from? Where your feminine came from? Fourth, fifth dimension. You know, what do you care about? The world. What's in this world? Money, people, places, things. People, places, things. Status, credit, good standing. Tap dancing and doing what the fuck you need to do to stay in the system you in so you can survive in this motherfucking world. The reality of it. Master's not a paper chaser. He's just doing what the fuck he got to do to survive. I think all these motherfuckers is doing sports betting and cryptocurrency. It's a lot of men who doing real different streaming, all kind of shit. They doing this shit just to be comfortable in this world. More money, more problems. The more money you make, the more you can enjoy shit. They just want to enjoy life. You're talking about divine masculines, not karmic masculines. Divine masculines. They're just driven to survive. Feminine is so disassociated from the world, and it pisses masculines off too. It pisses the feminine off that masculine is so concerned with the fuck goes on this third rock from the sun. When this is just Earth is just a speck of dust in the ocean that is this galactic federation we call the cosmos. Because feminine is connected to the infinite. Feminine's up here with shit. not around here with shit. But by being so spiritual, by being so fucking connected to the infinite, you missing out a lot on this rock, but you also missing lessons that you need to learn to really maintain yourself in this new world. Anybody know how to move in this new world order? It's divine masculine. Anybody knows how to ascend to the next world from this plane? Divine feminine. See, that's masculine's gonna help you survive in this world. Divine feminine. That's his job. Feminine. You're gonna ascend to the next world, and it's your job to get your masculine to the next world, and that's your job. Shit, your masculine's gonna learn figuring you out. He's trying to figure out why the fuck you not. Like I said, feminine has the energy of a hippie in the 1960s, and masculine has the energy of a veteran in the 1960s, married to a hippie wife. Like, baby, you need to be more concerned about shit. You seem to be, God, spirituality is cool and shit, but I mean, we ain't gonna eat off all that unless you figure out a way to make us eat off this shit you want. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, you just detached from reality. Ain't defined feminine detached from reality. Feminine just ascended so far from this plane of existence. A place where you're going to, you have to ascend to, masculine, and that's the shit you're starting to understand. Feminine has been teaching you that the world needs to be left behind, and you stuck to it, you tied to it, you too dependent on this world. Feminine is codependent in this world from being non-existent from it. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Let me continue. We almost done. I swear to God, we almost done. Feminine, in regards to the masculine directly, you got the Five of Wands. This is outside conflict or twin flame separation. Keep this short and sweet. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Uno momento. I got some long, strong nose hairs, Joe. Get it from my grandpa. R.P. Homer. Alright. So, this is very important. This deals with the masculine and feminine. Twin flame separation. Remember, you two trigger each other. One thing I've noticed, like I said, at least with separation lately, me and my twin been really jailed, I say the past year or so. Masculine's been kind of back in effect. You know what I mean? But separation is very common in me and his demo. And separation varies. Sometimes my master separates because he just needs space. He just needs time to himself. Because like I say, divine feminine, you could be a lot. It's a toll that comes with you. You are a big ball of fire. And Masson gets burnt fucking with you. He wants to, you're like Rogue in X-Men. Masson wants to get close to you, but he can't because you take a lot out of him when y'all touch. And he loves touching you. But he can't touch you too long. He can't be around you too long. You'll deplete his energy. Like I say, Leo. Why, that's a Sag. I'm a nuclear bomb, dog. You know what I'm saying? I can go off at any fucking time if I get angered or you rattle me up too much. I'm asking, same fucking way. It's like two nuclear bombs on one motherfucking plane. You know what I mean? These bitches hit each other, it's over with. It's gonna be a nuclear holocaust. Ain't nothing gonna be survived. But what is fire? Anything fire touches is gonna be renewed. Anywhere there's a fucking fire in a field, say a fucking field of crops burned down. Yeah, the crops gonna be burned, but at the end of the day, that fire gonna create some real good growth. Volcanoes. Hey, it's a volcano. But out of that lava, gonna come new growth. It's slow moving motherfucking magma going over soil. Scorching earth, man. Like there ain't number nutrients right there. Like, you know what I mean? The lush plant life that's gonna come from this. Ashes, man. A lot of good shit come from ashes. But you gotta recognize separation is always gonna be temporary. Masculine always come back. Masculine hates when I say that shit. But it's true. You know what I mean? We've been doing this dance for 14, 15 years. So when you throw out separation, I don't trip no more. Because you're going to be back. Might be 5 weeks, might be 5 days, 5 hours, 5 weeks, 5 months, maybe 5 years. You be back. You always do. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. So don't worry, feminine, when separation happens, the shit is just temporary. And it might be shorter than you think. Masculine might need a space. Masculine might have a lot going on. You be needing your space. You be having a lot going on. It ain't just masculine separating. Feminine, you separate too. Don't trip on separation. It's the glue that keeps you two together. Okay? On another note, Five of Wands is outside conflict. Now, whatever you do, don't let outside conflict be the reason you get separated from your twin. On your end. It's different because Master moves subconsciously through this shit. So karmics, whether karmic friends, is karmic feminine, he fucking with, like, people can push shit in his head to kind of lead you along because feminine, you different. You're unlike any other thing on this planet, but masculine is just like you. He's different too. He can be a she, can be, you know, you're right. So with the masculine, okay, that's just an obstacle. It happens. You know, over time, masculine will find out that they was lying, that was bullshit, and you are who you always been in your masculine's corner, loving you unconditional. When it comes to you, feminine, allowing something outside your twin flame demo to affect your twin flame demo, you know what I mean? That's on you. Like outside shit, it's outside shit. Fuck what another person got to say. Fuck what people got to say about your. Same way you don't care about how people feel about the path you on or the your path and purpose right now. You shouldn't particularly care what people think about your twin flame demo. They will never understand it anyway. Haters are gonna hate. People hate what they don't understand. People kill what they don't understand. Motherfuckers out here kill Jesus. I mean, they got the Most High fucked up. How they gonna get you misconstrued? You dig? It's all a part of the game. Don't trip. It's outside shit. You never gave a fuck about outside shit. Now, when you start giving a fuck about outside shit, shit's gonna start happening. You know what I mean? So keep the gusto. Just keep what you've been doing. You know what I mean? You're doing good. You outlasted. I told you, this flame shit is built for you to be the best person you can be, with or without your divine masculine. And rule number one with this shit, it's optional. So you don't even have to put yourself through this shit. Masculine, you in regards to yourself, you got the Ace of Cups. Self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-realization, self-identification. It's all about self with you. And you're going to need your feminine to help figure out who you are. Who is your divine feminine? The Queen of Wands. Who are you? The King of Wands. If you want to know who the fuck you are, ask your divine feminine. You want to know what your path and purpose is? Ask your divine feminine. You want to know what your powers and your gifts is? Ask your divine feminine. She knows. She knows pretty much everything that you need to know. She's your way out. Feminine is your fucking guide. You had an amusement park, right? Feminine is your map, so you know how to get around. You need to go to wherever the fuck you need to go to outside your house. Your feminine is the motherfucking GPS map that you using to get where the fuck you gotta go. You can get there without your divine feminine. You can go there without GPS. You can do shit without a map. Like, you can do a job without tools. But why? Feminine's here to help you. Let her help. That's all. Self-discovery. You learn about unconditional love because your divine feminine been giving you that whole time. You're just now seeing what it is. Real respect. Self-respect. What self-respect look like. Divine feminine is showing you what that shit look like. So you can implement that in your life. Something you're now learning. Self-identification. Your divine feminine know exactly who the fuck she is, what she about, what she came here to do, and she doing it. Now, how much money she make, her status, and her influence, and who know her and who don't, and all that extra worldly shit don't mean anything. Feminine doing good shit out here, and you need to understand exactly how good that shit is, because you downplaying it like it ain't anything, when it's more than what the fuck you think is popping. Something you'll learn, over time. Like I said, a lot of shit you put your feminine through, you're getting put through, and learning why your divine feminine does the same shit that she does. Which is why I tell divine feminines all the time, know who the fuck your divine masculine is. Because if you did, you will understand, like, the shit that he does will make sense. Know who your divine feminine is. So you don't get her misconstrued when she tells you exactly who she is. She tells you exactly what the fuck it is. When she tells you exactly who you are, or who your fucking friends is, or who your karmic feminine is. Like, feminine know a lot. You know what I mean? Don't downplay. It's reciprocation, really. Shit your feminine be giving you, you're finally learning what that is so you can give it back. Future final row. Feminine going to the future with the 5 of cups. Masculine going to the future with the 6 of cups. Feminine, you go to the future with the 5 of cups. This is the Hermit card. This is physical isolation, emotional isolation, or just loneliness. Being in a class by yourself. That's really what the fuck this is. Feminine, you in a class by yourself. You know that more than anybody. But the thing about being in this class by yourself is you and this bitch by yourself. You learn how to entertain yourself. You learn how to be with yourself and deal with yourself for the time that you're with yourself. The time that you got to yourself, like I say, use that time wisely. You know what I mean? Because in the end, you ain't finna be by yourself too long. In fact, your divine masculine is going to be paired up with you. And I'm going to say this shit, going to the future, divine feminine. Like I say, when you think about union, you got to see union for it to happen. So when you're thinking about union, you're really going to have to think, okay, what is your divine masculine's role going to be? What is your role going to be? What y'all going to do? What's the fucking end game? Like, what is the end game? Aside from getting your masculine to the promised land, that's your only job with your divine masculine. But aside from that, what's the end game? What do you two even look like? What does together even look like? What would the setup look like? It'll help. So when your masculine's ready to set this shit up, you can at least give him a glimpse of what could be. Don't leave it to your masculine to figure out what the fuck this shit's supposed to be. It'd be a little unfair. Being the pro at this shit and all. You the pro. Start acting like it. You know what I mean? It's gonna come a time where it ain't gonna be no lonely shit. You're really gonna be with your divine masculine. You're finally gonna be with your divine masculine. Like shit's finally gonna, like, was this just talk? Or you really didn't see this happening? Like I said, it's gonna come. You're gonna get everything that you asked for. But are you gonna be ready for it? And that's the key. Final card in this message, masculine. You go into the future with the sauce. What's the sauce? It's the 6 of cups. This is your steez. This is your essence, your style. This is what makes you you. Everybody's saucy. A lesson that took about 6 weeks to teach my divine masculine. Keep telling the guy, everybody is the same. Ain't nobody better than no motherfucker. So don't go around here thinking just because I'm a psychic and I know a lot that I'm a know-it-all. Fuck no. You know what I mean? I'm great. I'm shit biscuits for sure, for sure. I ain't a regular nigga. I'm a super nigga. Best believe that shit. But I ain't better than nobody. I just differentiated myself from everybody else. This is what differentiation look like. A nigga that know who he is. A nigga that know what he want. A nigga that know what he doing. Why he was put here. And doing that shit. That's what sets me apart from everybody else. A lot of people don't know that. They don't know what love is. I do. They don't know what loyalty is. I do. They don't know what reciprocation is. I do. I mean, don't make me better. A rich person and a poor person is the same person. A smart motherfucker and a dumb motherfucker is the same person. A divine feminine and a divine masculine is the same fucking person. You know what I'm saying? We all the same. My masculine gets it real misconstrued, thinking that I'm putting myself here and everybody down here when it's all here with me. I tell him on my mouth, hey, nobody's better than nobody. But then we'll get into an argument about how he think I'm better than everybody. Or how he think I'm better than him. Like I'm competing with this motherfucker. Ain't no fucking competition. That's the thing about 2 male same-sex twins. He's my old man. It's my dad. My twin flame. My divine masculine. He's like the master, I'm like the apprentice. He's like the Jedi, I'm the Padawan. And sometimes I'm the motherfucking Jedi and he's the Padawan. Roles switch. Sometimes I'm daddy, nigga. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so everybody's equal. Ain't nobody better than nobody. God loves us all equally. So we gotta love everybody. You can't hate on a group of people. Because God loves that same group of people. So you gotta love that same group of people, no matter who that group of people is. Going back to the gay card. Master's just starting to understand the lesson that he should have got a long time ago about cups, feelings, and emotions, and how it deals with people, how it's tied with people. Okay? Feelings and emotions. You gotta have more empathy for people. You gotta have more understanding for people. You gotta want to know their story. Because by knowing their story and knowing them, their actions and behavior, it makes sense. A lot of divine feminine's actions and behavior don't make fucking sense. And instead of finding out why, you want to just write it off as nonsense or write it off as nothingness or, you know, divine feminine's crazy. But she's not crazy, she's just aware. And what you'll be eventually. But that's the message that I got. I hope I could be a good use. It's your boy Debo. Let's see what else we got out here. 1.